A green wedding is something that can be a little overwhelming because a wedding alone has so many details that go with it that trying to add a green layer to it can just make a bride go absolutely crazy.
One of the funniest things I've seen at a green wedding was an invitation that was made out of poo paper, which is actually elephant droppings that's recycled. But for the most part, green weddings I've seen have been very beautiful, tactful events that send a really great message.
A wedding is meant to be a moment of joy, obviously. So if people feel like they're being hounded in any kind of way, or that there's a didactic element to it, then you might have a problem, because there's always, Uncle Ernie who might have a slightly different political point of view or view on the environment than you.
What other chance does someone have in their life to be in a space with all of their friends and all of their family to promote a green message?
For Uncle Ernie's benefit, it can be a very good opportunity.
That's the food table. That's the food and favors table. These are all seating tables. My name is Gabriel Albin. I'm a painter and I work full-time in exhibit design.
Right now I need to find that canvas bag that has the origami stuff in it. My name is Thrin Lee. I'm a graphic designer. I just want to count all of the small flowers and make sure we have enough for the cake. And we're about to get married.
Getting married?
Our wedding is a celebration of us coming together as a couple, and it should reflect the way we live and what's important to us.
We've always been conscious of how we're treating the environment, and we just felt that this would be a great vehicle to exercise a lot of those ideas.
What's up?
Hey! Hey!
How's it going?
A green wedding on the surface looks much like any other wedding. You just take out what you don't need, things like disposable napkins, disposable cameras, renting big limos, flowers that are out of season and shipped from halfway around the world.
We still wanted to be elegant. We wanted to give a great experience to our guests, but we felt that there were certain things we would follow. We decided that the reception and the ceremony could take place in one location.
Do those need to be curled?
Yeah.
We're using paper for all the flowers.
You can keep them, you can reuse them for other decorations, and enjoy them for many years to come. We all made around 600 flowers. It was a team effort. The most prevailing theme throughout our wedding is simply the DIY.
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself. The invitations were all handmade by Gabe and by me. This paper has wildflower seeds embedded in it so it can be planted directly into the ground. I designed this pattern for our favors and I printed it onto recycled paper. Beautiful. I made these roses for my bouquet. There are 7 roses for each of the 7 years that we've been together. I could not find any recycled origami paper, so unfortunately I had to get regular origami paper. A lot of people like to pick on the little things that you couldn't do, instead of looking at all the things that you could do, because you can't do everything. And just because you can't do everything doesn't mean you shouldn't do something.
It's a lifestyle choice. From the beginning of our marriage, we were going to try and live as eco-friendly as possible.
This kind of sets the tone for all of us, I think.
I don't know if I'd make origami flowers.
I think there is a real reaction to how hard consumerism was pushed as the status quo on us. So many of us in our generation have decided what a false carrot that's been held out in front of us in terms of these products having any sort of potential to give us happiness.
I wouldn't be able to have a very wasteful wedding. There's certain things that I want to put in there, so for me it's natural.
I can't think of anything more romantic than a green wedding. In the context of celebrating your love for another person, you're also showing your love to this planet by making kind of this ultimate pledge of saying, I am not going to have this huge event that's actually going to cause harm to the world in which I live. Maybe it's just because I'm kind of a greenie myself, but I think that's incredibly romantic.
Today's my wedding day, very exciting.
Got my suit, get ready, gonna get dressed, it's gonna be wonderful. Can't wait. Everybody remember their socks, right? Yeah. I wanted to give a cool gift out to everybody, so thought the Argyles would be next.
Drin and Gabe want to do a locally grown Southern organic wedding. It's really a waste of time, money, and gas if you're shipping a lot of food in from far away. It makes no sense, not economically, not nutritionally either. One of the dishes that we're featuring is a very traditional Southern dish, and it's shrimp and grits. These little fellas were swimming in the ocean a day and a half ago, so they are very, very fresh. They have a great scent to them. It's actually one of the things that makes local food taste like local food because it's not frozen, it's wonderful.
This is a good match. I'm happy about that. And we're very proud of what Drin and Gabe and all their friends have done.
So together we celebrate with them as we witness their union. Gabe, you may kiss your bride.
I don't think we had to compromise on the beauty of our wedding at all. I think that it was made all the much more beautiful because of all the handmade elements that went into it.
I think it is inspirational. I think that my wife and I have learned a lot from Gabriel and Thrin by watching their approach to things.
In a way, we are making a promise by starting our marriage off in this environmental way that we're going to proceed through our lives with this conscious idea of the environment in the world, and hopefully we'll keep getting better as we go.